So like, I think it's Jim Cramer who's on CNBC. He once said like, you only have to get rich once. You can have a bunch of efforts, but only one has to succeed, and you're a success. Um, so I never like. I think we talked about this earlier, but you and I have different shaped bodies than the general public from being an athlete, especially hockey players. We're pretty bottom heavy, and we have big legs and big butts. So with that, and I'm a poor kid and I'm pretty inquisitive, I decided to buy a sewing machine instead of continue to go to the tailor. So I bought a sewing machine, and I would tailor all my own pants and do everything to make them fit perfectly. And along the way, I realized that my pants fit me, but my shirts still look like because I have a wider set shoulder than my stomach, and no matter what, it looks blousy and I look a little bit chubby. If you pay for a Ferrari, you don't want to drive a Pinto.
All right, yeah, absolutely. I
Um,
did you have any, yeah, with the pants? Were there any like did you ruin
oh,
any pairs of pants? Yeah.
plenty of pants where I even put my foot through the ankle hole. Got 'em way too tight.
That's awesome. Where were you getting your jeans back then?
Oh, I get them all like $4 off the Macy or the Marshalls like clearance rack, and they're always like the weirdest sizes, like 30, 38. It's like some alien sized body, and I would buy those and try to just tailor them into something that would fit me.
That's unreal. That's unreal. And so, as the story goes,
So I'm sitting around at the sewing machine one day, and I'm like, my pants fit well, but my shirts look like shit. And I started thinking of like, what if you can make a shirt that actually fits an athletic body? Because almost every single T-shirt that I've ever seen has two seams underneath the elbows, and they're straight down underneath the armpits, and they're straight down to your waist. But there's not too many people who have a box from their armpits to their waist. So like, why doesn't the shirt body? Nobody has this cardboard box body that is similar to me. So I started thinking about it, and I realized that there's another couple of hockey players that started their own men's dress line called State and Liberty, which makes incredible products. And they had a similar idea, but they're geared towards the high dress end. And I was like, so they got the high dress end covered, but they don't have the casual market covered. So I think there's a niche there, and I think if they have success with the um, the high market, then there has to be success in the low market. It's just a matter of making the best product.
right.
So I talked with them, and they told me that I should start looking in Colombia and South America. So I started calling around, and then like a couple of like fate, chance, happen circumstances came together, and I ended up contacting the president of DuPont South America, who's way out of my tax bracket to even be talking to me. So I felt pretty privileged that he would even give me the time of day. And he was like, "Hey, if you come down here, um, I will take the day, and I'll take you to factories, and we can explore your idea, and we can get something in the works." So on the way down to Colombia with full intentions of making a T-shirt, I'm sitting in the airport terminal, and across from me is this stunning woman, like 10 out of 10. And right as she catches eye contact with me, I realize I'm pulling my nuts off my legs because they're a little sticky. And I was so embarrassed. I'm like, I blew it. I never even had a chance.
A sunny day at the airport. I mean, we've all been there. Things get a little
Oh,
stuffy traveling.
yeah, I had a full on peel right off the side of my leg. And the embarrassment hit me. So the whole plane ride in, I'm like, man, we gotta think of something. We gotta make something better than this. So when I go to the factories tomorrow, I'm gonna ask them about the t-shirts, and I'm gonna ask them if we could make some better underwear. So as things worked out, all of the material in Colombia I didn't really care for in the t-shirt department, but I thought it really lined up with the underwear view. And when I left there, I left with two different like prototypes already in the 3 weeks. So this factory cranked out two different prototypes. They were dog and terrible. Because I I was like, the two biggest problems with men underwear is your ball sticks to your legs, and the legs ride up whenever you move. Like you even think about moving, and the pant leg like rides up into your junk, and you have to start pulling them back down.
Yeah, you get a wedgie. Yeah.
Yeah, so I started thinking of like ideas, and I'm like, I remember some girls' underwear had like little silicone around the bottom band uh, that keeps their underwear from riding up their ass. So I was like, maybe we put some of that in the men's underwear, but I didn't count that men have hairy legs, so that hurt like a when I tried pulling it off.
You sell your
So,
underwear with a waxing kit.
oh man, that was I remember I tried those on in the airport terminal in Bogota, flying to Medellin. Like the samples when I got them, and it was miserable. I like walked out into the airport lounge, and I was like, I gotta take these off. I am dying. These are terrible.
You got that awkward walk as you're trying to get through, just like, yeah, these aren't
Just
going to work.
hurting. It's as if like
Yeah.
somebody taped your leg up and didn't use any pre-tape or pre-wrap.
Oh yeah. Those have to go. I mean, it's hilarious though that you, one, I mean, for your entrepreneurial journey, just, to get that fortune of a bounce, and once again, you're saying, going back to the craps table, just jumping in and deciding to make some calls and contacting the right people, and getting that call down to Colombia and having the stones to get on a plane to head down there. But I think it's also hilarious, just that story about you realizing that the underwear market for men, there's a need to be had there, and it came from such a personal experience, one that I'm sure many guys have been in that situation before, but not many guys would think, hey, maybe let's make some new underwear.
Yeah, the mother of invention is necessity, or something like that.